I trained my arms every day for 2 years, but I did it in a smart way. If you start training like this from day one, you will fatigue your muscles because your body isn't used to training yet, especially if you're a natural lifter like me. So why I start training my arms every day? Let me share an example with you that proves this works. Armon Dino, a Classic Olympia champion, has 17.5-inch forearms. He's known for having the biggest forearms in that division. Let me give you another example. Akimbo 99 has 17-inch forearms. We don't know for sure if Akimbo is natural or not, but what we do know is that he has big fucking forearms. Not only him, many arm wrestlers do. The secret is that Akimbo has forearms that look out of proportion with the rest of his body because he trains them a lot, definitely more than 2 times per week. He also trains arms. So the secret to getting huge arms that stand out is training them more than twice a week. Jeff Nippard agrees with this.
Earlier in my bodybuilding career, I used to do 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises after every single workout, 5 days a week. I think that made a difference. But what about recovery? Well, this is anecdotal, but from my coaching experience, your shoulders do recover pretty quickly. They almost never get sore. Like, do you remember the last time your shoulders actually got sore? And in my coaching experience, they can tolerate quite a beating. My shoulder strength bounces back really fast, even after super hard workouts.
Arms are small muscle groups. They recover faster than big muscles. If you train them only 2 times per week, that means you limit arm growth. In my first year, I didn't apply this method. I was training my arms 2 times a week, and I was able to reach 15-inch lean. Then I became obsessed with reaching 17-plus-inch arms. At that time, I started drifting into body dysmorphia, but I embraced it and used it to grow more and find new ways to improve. So I plan to start training arms 3 times a week. My split before looked like this. Monday, pull, back, biceps, forearms. Tuesday, push, chest, shoulders, triceps. Wednesday, abs. Thursday, back, biceps, forearms. Friday, legs. Saturday, chest, shoulders, triceps. Sunday, rest. In my second bulk, I started training my arms 3 times a week. On Wednesday, I added arms and shoulders. I started training shoulders and triceps with back, and biceps and forearms with chest. I took Hussein Farhat's advice.
Now you might be wondering, why is he training biceps with chest and triceps with back? Reason number 1 is because doing that way allows me to train both my bicep and my tricep with maximum intensity. Basically, when I train my chest, my biceps are completely fresh, so I can really focus on training them hard. If I train chest with triceps, my triceps will already be exhausted from all the pressing movements, which limits how much I can actually train them. And on my back and tricep day, it's pretty much the same idea. And what I like to do to make sure my bicep and my tricep are recovering before hitting them again, I like to put a leg day in between my chest and bicep day and my back and tricep day. This way they have enough time to recover before I destroy them again. And reason number 2 of why I train them this way is a lot more simple. It's just because the pumps are absolutely amazing. Whenever I have a chest pump, I also have a bicep pump, which is sick from the front. And whenever I'm doing back and triceps, I have a sick pump from the back. So it just looks sick whenever you're training.
After 3 months, I reached 16.5 inches without a pump. In my third bulk, my split looked like this. Monday, back, biceps grow from pull-ups, shoulders, triceps. Tuesday, chest, triceps work in dumbbell presses, biceps, forearms. Wednesday, legs, biceps, triceps. Thursday, back, shoulders, triceps. Friday, legs, biceps, triceps. Saturday, chest, biceps, forearms. Sunday, rest. After 3 months, I reached 17.2 to 17.4 inches without a pump. Now I'm cutting and sitting at 17 inches without a pump. Last tip I want to give you, train very hard in each set. Reps in reserve are like having a cup of water and leaving a little at the bottom. Small changes in the short term become big changes in the long term. Thanks for watching and subscribe if you want to see more.